birthday. Wait, Dad's not here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Deacon. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Aww.
How are you?
What about me?
Ready for birthday munching, bro? Birthday, give me mine.
Oh, he's gonna do this first.
Oh, man.
Alright, so Dad's gonna go downstairs.
Let's go. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Is that it?
Dude, we're gonna do it.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hey, stop. You sing it up.
And many more.
Eat more chicken.
You're sitting there. Yeah.
No, you sit there.
You got at the table.
You start putting the birthday person at the table for that one day.
One day.
That one day.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah, I'll take that.
oh, do we not have another one?
What? Yeah, they're on the chair, silly.
Forgot, sir.
You gotta put your birthday hat on too. The birthday hat, brother. Who did that?
Is it?
I need to get myself.
Did you think you were gonna come down to this?
What?
Are you gonna stay the whole time?
Mama, we literally walked in the door.
Grab a bunch of the teas. That's a good thing.
Huh?
There's no teas left.
Cheese?
Teas. No teas left.
Which one cheese?
On the bottom.
I don't know what you're saying.
Come on, baby.
Yes.
These are plates, we just
Yeah.
eat.
Look at that.
The president's.
Well, I couldn't give you that. That's all. I'm need more. Yeah, I need to have that down.
Okay, give me your plate. Thanks.
Yeah, you feel like you need pancakes. That's all. That's not. No, you egg. What you need?
Oh, I didn't bring it.
Peppers. Yeah. Good idea.
I didn't do you pancakes because you never eat them.
There it is.
Bacon or sausage?
That's not. It's not good. That matter.
Can you give me 2 pieces of sausage for Daddy?
Are these cheese eggs? How come they're so prominently
Yeah,
yellow?
I'm gonna.
So they're fresh, non-GMO. With
heavy,
cheese.
heavy with ingredients.
Oh, there we go. Here, baby. I was gonna put you. There you go. Can I look in the and the thing that don't do it too? How many bacons and sausages do you want?
I'll take 2 of each.
Thank you.
Do you want bacon, sir? No, I'm good with that. Yeah, last piece. Didn't bother to come this morning. Give you praise and thanks for watching over us as we saw this up with our shadows of past night. Thank you, Lord, for giving us a reasonable portion of help we gave this morning and celebrate a great day. We thank you, Lord, for giving Deacon 15 years that we have for him. We ask you to continue to bless, keep, and guide him and strengthen and develop him to be a good, strong man, as well as a Christian man, as well as a father one day, and as well as a husband today. We ask you right now, Lord, for having to establish himself out here like he wanted to in Smyrna, like he did in Smyrna. He actually build up his character, build up his strength, build up everything he needs to be a proper man in that sight. We actually bless the rest of the family here who set this up, especially Shannon, who's been hustling and bustling to make sure this day happens. Children stepped in, came in from outside and he do his thing. And who has always been there to be who cleaned him when he was young and kept him, well, tried to keep him straight. And I think we Deacon, well, let's keep going. You know what's going on with you, Lord. Actually, keep blessing each and every one of us for this day. Bless us on Jesus Christ's name. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, I remember when he was little. Hey, two was holding him. He said, mine.
Yeah, that was
Something like that. He took him and kept him ever since. Yeah, no, we raising food, but still. More Deacons raising food, that problem. I like that. Deacon, what's the name?
What did he say?
What's more, it's more of an Irish thing, yeah. What you say?
Hey,
What? Oh, who that name?
the oven's still on.
What you do with me? What, you gonna fly in and have a cookie stuff? Yes, sir.
Send a PJ over here.
Oh, sorry, please. Yeah, one of these is mine. I think this is mine.
Yeah, and then yours is on the other side. Okay, he might be Peyton, but I'm not Peyton.
Have you eat?
No,
Oh, okay.
maybe I gotta put you in my cream on your pancake.
No, that's okay. No, that gives me really hard.
Yours is on. Wow, okay.
I know it's probably corny, y'all, but it means a lot to me.
I don't think it's funny at all.
I like this.
You know, I mean, I don't like big celebrations, so, you know, I grew up, we'll always have these little small ones. Sorry, too. Next year you'll be here.
I promise, I'll promise I'll be here.
I think this was thrown off because it's the first time you were.
It was, yes, sir, having to schedule and, you know, with school and all that, it's just a lot of things got in the way.
Gentlemen, y'all gonna be, you going to college, kids college at Google? Yes, sir.
We're all living in this house. It's going to be a multi-generational house.
Well, bring the grandkids on.
No, he's going to UGA. We already talked about it.
Probably get Harvard again. He done so much schools.
Deacon is very smart.
He might even be on one of, what do they call it, Clinton was one, Rose Scholar.
Rose Scholar.
That'd be nice too. You know, Oxford.
What do you,
Hey,
well, that's the thing, Deacon, what have you always wanted to be?
Maybe Albany, up in New York.
Okay. No. Okay. I'll do it. Try.
Well, what do you want to be, buddy?
he's out there.
Well, I meant, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Like, what's your career path?
Oh,
I haven't thought of that yet. I mean, I thought of a lot of things.
I had a dream
Well-
you were a doctor the other day. Not even joking.
Deacon, I can definitely see you being, like, an entrepreneur, definitely a businessman. Deacon has a very, like, you're very clear with your words, you have a very, was it silver tongue? Or sharp tongue or something like that?
he's a boss politician, eh?
Well, he'll be a better politician. But just go to the school which fits what you want to be.
Which fits my needs.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's why when you grades stay up. If you have you go wherever you want to go. I just read the other day, a young lady, black lady, I mean, you see that a lot now. You got a variety of schools. And all, what do you call those schools again?
Ivy League.
Ivy League schools. Just 20, 30 Ivy League schools.
So they just did match day for all the doctors. Did you see the black guy was the only black guy who got triple match for residency?
You know.
What is triple max?
Offers from 3 different places.
Really?
Like, yeah.
He's a doctor? I was going to be a doctor.
And, yeah.
That's
But,
good. Well, I was working last week with a black girl down in Atlanta. got all the turnouts from this, no, got scholarships, all the Ivy League schools. Just like I got to keep it. But they don't actually go by it. They go by more or less what you do in community. She has a lot of community work. I didn't realize that. They were saying she has a lot of but it's if you look at every one of the kids, even a little kid there, who got, I think he's like 13, got a little black kid. He has started up something in his community. They really focus on that. Not only just grades, you know, so.
I would love to see a historically black college.
And we got what we got.
Morehouse for medicine.
They don't transfer all, they get something else, but they are good, yeah. They're moving up, there's a lot of people moving up. Matter of fact, I want to say, girl, now her list, she had also, what's the Greek female college, Howard? That was the list to go to.
You guys know, you remember Jay from the Seahawks on Miles' team?
Yeah.
He got an offer for a scholarship to go to Morehouse for basketball.
Really?
He's only a sophomore.
I think State, who's the best basketball team down there? State?
Auburn State?
No, Alabama State. That's why I said State, they really actually talking about Alabama State.
Wow.
Again, you get money.
You want
Super Bowl? Are you good?
I'm sorry.
No. Seriously, you want Super Bowl? Do we have more left?
I'm good, sir.
That is the first time in forever.
No, who can eat? Man, it's getting faster though. You know what I'm saying about your mother? She can even talk, but who is it? That's
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be first, and I look over and he's been done. Okay.
I thought he used to go to Campbell, but now he's at Hillbrook.
Oh, is it?
Yes,
Oh,
Oh, a bunch of those niggas transferred.
So Capitol got the team though, don't they?
extremely good team, yes, sir.
Why would I believe that good team on that?
You can,
Because
I
I
think
think,
other opportunities, at Campbell, there's already this point guard named Deontay, or Dante, I think that was his name.
You came over.
Deontay came
Dante didn't come over.
You did come over.
to this house?
Dante didn't come over.
Dante did come over.
That was cool. That was cool.
When he came back to the next morning, after
Your
he
boy?
played basketball,
this one? Oh, I did mean.
That was Dante?
Bless you, brother. Nice looking kid.
Yes, sir.
Arrogant, we get a little bit arrogance about
That's a
it.
nice kid.
Yes, sir.
I did meet him, yeah. He's got a little ball, huh?
Yes, sir.
People think they can dunk and everything?
Yes, sir. I think they're
Jake and Dunk, right?
Yes, ma'am.
their basketball team, their varsity team, that is like highest peak for making that right now.
Really?
I think that's it.
Old school Campbell, he's making this, doing, I think, with the state they lost by one game, they got the finals, lost by semifinals.
Campbell?
Campbell High School, one runs here. Well, no, football, not
In
basketball.
Alabama?
Does Kamari still play?
I think he played basketball.
Luke,
I think almost everybody that was on
he actually is going to Morehouse right now.
Who?
Luke's one of the old players from my football team.
White kid?
No, black kid. Luke was not.
Oh, what's his name? Okay.
Yes, sir. No snacks, as Coach likes to call him, because he was so skinny. But he actually got a scholarship to two more games.
Let me tell you something I love most. I like kids that get scholarships, I love the ones that walk on. The ones that walk on get scholarships, they're the ones you look at, they're the ones going pro.
Yes, sir.
I just saw a video of a guy who was a walk party excuse me. On the wall, he wrote, "You're on scholarship."
I really, yeah. I know that, I mean,
ran around, he called it, and they didn't tell him anything, they gave him back to
Yeah,
the
they were
coach.
saying he's sorry. Yeah, I remember that. And a lot of them do it that way too. A lot of kids, and you find a lot of kids with the problem. I want to say, not that Christian Corey, not Christian. One of those black kids in the pro that actually walked out of the thing,
Probably,
it might have been, it was a white dude. He's really good in the pro. You know he went down to 90, right?
who?
Tyree.
Yes, sir.
That was dumb.
That was dumb.
He's not getting nothing.
It was done with the Chiefs.
They trained him.
No. You're dead back in the play. Yeah, how you come back to that kind of play when you got, what's the name on this side?
Mahomes, Kelsey.
Yeah, you don't have that kind of money. He knew that. I don't blame him for doing it.
Yes.
I'm just saying he's not gonna get out. You didn't get that notoriety like you did one. They're not gonna miss it. They're really not gonna miss it.
They just got a new receiver.
Who they pick up?
Juju Smith's sister.
Oh, yeah,
Hey, gangster, do it again. Okay.
Juju, that's one of Snoop Dogg's.
He, Pittsburgh, yes, sir.
Played Snoop when he was a kid. I remember that. Me too. All right, I'm sorry.
Can you go through?
You're not looking at me.
Oh, I'm not even done, sir.
Oh, okay.
Can you put that in the
Thank God, none of my children have good sense of patience. They have no
I know, because I would die.
Food was absolutely delicious though.
We all did a good job.
They did little pancakes today. What is it on the sausage and eggs? I mean, egg.
Who did the eggs?
Who did the eggs? Never again.
They don't make the eggs.
Are you serious?
No.
This
What's that? Yes, eggs were good. I mean, it was good. Excuse me.
No, you can't put it down here. I'm done. You're done. Yes.
I like the
I'm gonna have to know how to get ashes.
That's what, yeah. Can you wear it?
Like, I'm gonna have to put in that one hairstyle you put on, straighten it and then pull it all the way back.
Yeah.
Then I can wear that, but I can't remember what
It's so thick.
Yes, sir.
I mean, totally different when you were a baby. Just so all you can see his thoughts.
I don't think it was just long. He had blank hair. Just one.
No, he was about.
Okay, let's go. Which one you want open
You're
first?
supposed to light the candles first.
Oh,
You're right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no,
All
that's
sense
it.
of patience.
I think you're just being
You
rude.
We're good tonight. Yeah, I'm still recording.
Yes, my hair's not the way, is it?
It does take a lot of space.
I mean,
What is the dog there? Just look at. They look so confused.
okay. That's a good idea. Aw.
God, they're all tired of me now.
Hi,
They
Chip.
did the same
That's
old thing.
not
Sorry, guys.
I guess he friends you would be eating that little block today.
Oh, yes, sir.
Bacon's facing you.
Oh, no, but for the picture, Alex.
Oh.
Oh, that's so smart. I like that.
Boy, he can listen.
Oh, look at this guy. Y'all used to like dwarf. He used to dwarf. He's catching up.
Kind of.
This is, he actually gets older.
Yeah.
Aww. No, I don't like it.
Oh, mama.
It's okay.
He's like 5'6".
He is not. He's 5'2".
He's almost inside.
You got 5'5". He's not 5'7".
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Deacon. Happy birthday to you.
Okay.
And
Many more.
Wait.
See?
I'm gonna take a picture. Yeah, but no, like you're blowing it.
make a good wish.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Happy Just by next weekend, we'll be on quarantine. You be driving.
Oh, maybe Wednesday, driving to school.
No.
Driving to school? No.
Oh, your mama, with your mama, yeah.
No.
Me.
Okay, I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, we'll have, we'll get out here Monday. You get a bit Monday, you get my school, we'll do it, what you can do.
They're closed on Mondays. We're all gonna go Tuesday, so you need to clear out this year. What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Oh, it's open! What's that?
I'm going to you. Comments.
Case for an iPhone 13.
You got an iPhone 13?
No, I got a case for it. Yeah, I got some fish eye lenses.
No, that's the light,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, so these are cool.
I don't know what it is.
So you put them on your camera and they make it. It's almost like
I
Different.
hear
like a retro.
You do a lot of, TikToks and things, you like, you don't get, okay.
I just take a lot of pictures.
Okay, what else you got?
I know which one it is. It's
Hold on.
I mean, you do it at baseball, you have to stick it out.
Yes, sir. Now it has to.
Deacon, look at him.
You know what I just realized? Deacon is almost the same height as me.
You
You got some AirPods?
I think he's the same height as William.
Probably so.
So these
You're not short.
are the new ones, sir.
Did you
Like the
unwrap
ones-
it?
So you believe, so you give those to me, you get the other ones to me.
I'll give you the other ones to you, sir.
What I'm trying to do is stay in the house and give them to me. That way you need them. You want to give one to your brother?
I thought we could just ask them to the brother.
Oh, okay. I thought who the
Wait.
I thought who the heck there.
Yeah, I do have a beard. I have a beard.
Yeah,
So you think you have two pairs?
No, sir. Well, now I have 2 pairs, correct, sir.
That's what I'm saying. So I'll keep it back up this way when y'all lose it. So we got two of them.
What else do you
You're
got?
right, we don't need them.
What you looking for? What you looking for? Oh,
He thought that was it, so it took me.
He brought that.
I thought this was what I thought it was.
the case?
Yes.
Oh, it's a pellet.
You did say. You
It's
like
so
that.
funny. When y'all were little, I like to set the things up. Now, y'all big boys ain't got to set the phones up. Not that you probably don't want the phones, but.
That is true.
So nowadays, I just give y'all the phone and y'all good. How you man? So the phone is yours. I hope you don't mind the color.
Well, I was hoping for a nice, a nice blue, but
That's a lie.
I don't mind the color, no, sir.
What y'all said you got a case, so put it in the case when you
So much color in the case that's.
put it in the case that when you don't track it. I don't want you to get the time you get a track.
Yes, sir.
So I don't think the kids matter though.
Show him the case.
You mean the phone, sir?
It's clear.
Oh. Ouch. Well, you at least like that. Long as are you okay with it though?
Of course, sir. Of course, sir.
It's just a color.
That was a good one.
Hold on, just hold on to the iPhone and the AirPods. Like, no, just hold them up in the box. Yeah.
Now, what's the difference between these iPods and other ones?
So if you see the other ones,
Because I thought Deacon was giving me the other one.
so these
No, I can't use it.
are smaller and more compact than the other ones, and these are noise canceling.
Oh, I see the thing, okay.
So you don't even like have to like be listening to music. You can just turn on noise canceling while you're working.
Really?
That's all, and you'll rarely hear anything.
Okay.
Here, hold up the iPhone.
There's noise canceling, the which color?
Oh, you
Yeah, you take out and say that looks real on.
Yes, sir.
What kind of cheese is that? It's not, Oh, there you go.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Boo Boo. Thank you. That's pretty good, John.
I got 7 arms.
You're mathing wrong. You have 5 arms.
1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
4.
Only 5. There were only 5.
Oh,
If you said 7, there's only a possibility of 6.
I mean, let's say it's my phone.
Good morning.
Yeah, there you go. It's all the one. What's
Hey, you do not want it, you know.
what's the special one about this one? I don't
You want me
understand.
to go get mine?
Yeah, but no,
Absolutely.
like I said, those three things. Like I said, they
This one
scam.
has 2
They scam y'all about thinking, oh, the 3 is more important. It ain't. It just does another camera thing, which your other camera could do.
Yes, honestly, that's why I just, if it plays music and if I can call my friends and family, it's NASA to me. That's all that matters.
Did you say NASA to you?
It means it's like, it's cool to me. If the cool kids are saying it, together with the times.
It's always been. Yeah. They learn how to link up too. It's all good.
Look.
So these two, you see these cameras right here, sir?
Yeah.
Those are regular or 0.5 and regular and 0.5. So you know those pictures I keep taking you on for the Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Those are those 0.5 pictures. That's why I got to get y'all's whole body in where your face is at the
Those
top
same cameras.
instead of just the bottom.
Okay.
These two here, it's the same thing. However,
this has less storage than this one.
And let's
He's
start.
doubling his
Less storage,
storage.
so I'm doubling my storage.
On my phone. I have a lot of storage. This thing by itself also have a card I can put in there. Again, why we like Android.
Again,
Cause
why?
I can pull that thing out. I got 128 gigs in this thing right here.
Not that he likes
And now,
it.
does it cost,
That's
does it cost more?
What?
The more storage, does it cost more?
No, because it's a card. I put the card in there.
So this costs more.
Yes. iPhones cost more than get y'all more because Android, they call it Android, but we can always pull out our storage. And also we have the what?
The stylus.
iCloud.
iClouds, yes.
So that's all. So we have to be able to store that stuff. This is why I like Android's better. Those are.
Yes.
Well,
Yes,
I, you know, Daddy got out of stylus because I
Because he gave you all the prices on. And so,
but I was Deacon on that. So what? You get this one? Mine is crap
Correct.
Yeah, it's better than no phone.
until it gets his birthday. So you have something to take from.
Correct, so that is why.
No, he's not gonna get it taken because he's doing the right thing.
It's you. She come in yelling, give me the phone, give me the phone. What do you do? What do you do? He didn't answer what I called him.
Sir, that is exactly
Yeah,
what it is.
I said, well, wait, he always has a phone there. I said, wait a minute, every time you answer,
This isn't gang up on mom morning.
it's always gang up on mom.
No.
You know why?
No.
You're the only girl in the house.
You know what, girl?
only go. You have to.
You and that squirrel. You and that squirrel only going out.
This girl's a girl?
I think so, sir. Where is it?
She's in her
In a box.
thing.
Yes. Yes, Alex.
So you do it, yeah.
Do you like that one? We can take it back and get you a different one.
Okay,
But I
you go to the
saw-
truck stop and pick them up, man. I
Okay,
said, they look
go to there.
They look like
You
truck-
can prevent forest fire.
Truck stop. Actually, okay, y'all don't know, when you get all of this stuff, go on the road, like your brother goes to Panama City, you be going down to City.
Yes, sir, I'm talking to a leader right now. We may be going out for a 3-day weekend soon. Maybe my birthday.
And anyway, so you can stop at any truck stop and pick those
Why
stuff
don't
up.
you tell the
Yes.
boys?
Oh, you had told them that?
No.
Oh, birthday number 2. Happy birthday, second, including you. Apparently, and Diddy is going to Florida, and apparently, you know, there's going to take you guys children break.
Like,
Like next, yes.
How's it going?
A whole week.
It's okay if I can stay here.
You don't want to go? Really? Why not?
I think I have more fun here.
In the room.
But they said that Anthony's going, isn't it?
Yeah, they just was ago.
Jaden's
at home.
Oh, Jaden's not good?
Jaden's gonna be with his friends. We're at the other end of the beach just in case anything happens.
Oh, why are you taking the boys then?
Because it'll be me, Diddy, Chandler.
Oh, the Chandler's your age,
I
right?
mean, Miles, if you don't wanna go, you don't have to go.
It's okay if I don't go.
I was trying to count on having a house to myself.
Sir, with me, it's almost like nothing.
We'll talk about it.
No, I'm gonna force you. If you don't wanna go, you ain't gotta go. You stay here. Yeah, but you realize the whole week.
Yes.
Alright, okay. Well, stay here. That means you got to put him too then.
Alright.
Alright. Did you wanna go?
Yes, sir. So right now I'm backing up my iCloud. So when I log
Yes, only till you just drop it down in your thing.
Yes, sir. So when I
You look
log
like a lot of Mexican? You want some Mexican?
it doesn't say it though, so I'm just making sure that I.
Yeah, she be telling things to you.
So wait.
Says you back up out of Mexico.
I think you can just take the SIM card out of that one and.
No, he's right, it's better to do it that way. You back your thing and you drop the back down, that way you don't miss the thing. The SIM card is built.
Okay, I don't have to roll that.
I really appreciate you being there, sir.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
No, I
She
just.
will make me pull out that SIM card.
I didn't. I just said, God, you're such a. I don't like any of y'all. None.
In the best way possible.
Are you okay, man?
Is it?
I wasn't trying to put you on the spotlight. I just thought you wanted to go. I didn't realize. I didn't realize. I knew y'all, you got on with Diddy's boys. I didn't realize Diddy's. Well, Jay was hanging with his friends. I just thought. I knew I heard you telling me now. But I didn't think about it. We don't, y'all don't do much when it comes to the breaks. And I thought it was opportunity out there, so if you come to, not, you come up in here, not going to work, that's fine.
Yes.
You know, I can do that. You know, your lady can't come over here now with me in the house, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's just me like it was last week. Just me, you said you don't have major chores, which you probably have some chores, okay?
So, should I take out the SIM card or should I?
I mean, you can take it out, but you ought to do the first thing first. Go and download, like you said, back it up first, take the SIM card and switch it, because you're gonna have to anyway.
Yes.
That phone didn't have a card, right?
This one?
Yeah, did you activate it?
No, it's activated.
Without any, yeah, you got the
He's
SIM
doing all
card,
of
yeah.
he's doing all of his stuff on it.
Yeah, you
Wait,
got it.
so this already actually down?
Yeah,
It's
it's already
already
turned on, but you have to put a SIM card in it.
Yeah. I mean, SIM card,
I can't use that phone.
You get your SIM
and
card
put it in there.
out of there and put it in his.
Can
I
I do
asked
that?
him, yes, I asked yesterday.
Huh?
What's SIM card?
It's in your phone. in
You
the
know, all
car.
phones have SIM cards, even I got a SIM card.
You said I have my old phone?
Yeah,
Sir,
it's in the
what
car.
is the password for the Smith family?
Oh, the Wi-Fi?
Correct, sir.
Oh,
The
yes,
Smith
yes,
family
yes.
has a
But
car.
Smith family is, huh?
Oh.
Oh, will you check him off and go by?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Smith family.
Bye, guys.
He's recording?
Yes.
Okay. And, wait a minute.
Oh, I was just saying that, I think mine is just a little less than yours. You said yours is 100 and.
Yeah, I put 100, get a little SD card. SD card, to see that in there, and I got it. You know, I don't use it. And his tablet's like, I think when I first got it, now they know on trips, like I was doing on,
No business trip.
So I would download movies on it, I would watch some of the movies.
Oh, I see, so that's something you was married on.
Yeah, also I had, in fact, I downloaded the movies on that, so I had to buy the movie. Yes, sir. And I like 50 movies on that, that I watched. I don't know what it was. And the one was, what was the Marvel movie? And I think it had to be,
Black Panther?
the last game, something, right? It was that one. I think I downloaded it, I watched it on the plane.
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm not bad movie, I'm cheap, so I sit and watch it in weeks, you know.
So, what is Friday on playing like that? You've been on the place plenty of times.
That's what you had done with money, yeah, have you? No, so I leave it, sir.
You never
I
got
don't know. It's,
Alright.
it's not bad.
And you ever experience like turbulence or anything?
All the time.
What is that like? Is that like, oh, it's like,
You know, what's called Elijah Film?
on the roller coaster?
Stuff like that. Except for not going back, just kind of like bumper. It's not bad. And I never did one of the things so bad it dropped. Not saying that, I never said what kind of drop down. The mask drop down.
Oh, is it?
Kind of warm and stuff like that. But I always try to get one to see. I'll try to get out to see.
Yes, I
The worst seats get between people.
yes, sir.
So I always try to get between those things. But yeah, I've always been over, got me,
it's right there.
or what's the name?
Jen?
Chin always got me window seat.
Yes, sir. You never had to fight over like the armrest or anything, right, sir?
No, I normally, somebody, usually the house, the bigger place, they usually three. Usually the side was usually like 1, 2.
Oh, yes, sir.
And usually if it was a lady, and I was a man, I put my elbow on the thing. If it was a lady, I could usually get turned on this kind of squat down. I always get the one to go to sleep. Hey, once I'm really going out, I never got problems. When we come back, I'm always sitting with an older lady or something like that, and she always wants to find out. That is nervous.
Yes, so if that's one thing I would like to say that I don't like in my job is having to have conversations with customers, because it's always the older ladies who want to like buy birdseed. They always come in and they buy just a ton of birdseed, and they're like, oh, I have this little cardinal that likes to come in every Sunday. It's like, Martha, as much as I would love to talk to you about a bird because you care less about your existence, I have a job to do. And it's nice at first, you're like, oh, it's nice, you're running birdseed, you're feeding your local wildlife. But I'm trying to do a job here, come on.
Yeah, I got this when you're in playing this kind of thing, yeah, okay. You let them talk, I don't try to care about it. They won't ask me 9 times out of 10, they just want to talk. Because they're nervous, I understand why they talk to you. A lot of times they're nervous, it's like,
I was nervous, that's why I talked to you.
I never, you aren't your own thing either, have you?
I was never with you.
Who drives plane? Where'd you go to the Rabo plane?
Florida, Dallas, back and forth to Florida a couple of times.
Okay, better go outside like that.
What's turbulence like for you?
I didn't really have any.
Yeah, because not where you go, a lot of times, a lot of places like say, I think we were crossing on the pit street.
Oh,
And
yes,
I
sir.
didn't look at who was going, if it's going to Baltimore.
So I always wanted to ride on the plane.
I didn't want to climb.
Make sure you put the screen protector on.
Someone else or falls in.
We actually need some men some flight lessons. They're too expensive, so it's something else. Very expensive. I've put in so many hours. It ain't like you just can go one day.
And just say, hey, can I ride a plane? Like,
Yeah, sure. I live through my little, I got a little TikTok young lady push the thing right down. She goes for a little chat. I love the fact she just, but I'm good for that because I'm anal. I go through everything, like one through the, and she has that.
You're anal?
Yeah, you have to be precise. Even when she done it and she's back taxing again, she do the same thing over again.
oh,
She said, I know you guys trying to get tired, but you got to do this constantly. You got to do constant checks. And then she'll take off, and she be flying, talking to the tower, and then cause she gets so many hours, she'll go up hours, come back down, cause she's trying to get enough hours where she can actually start teaching.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, is it like a live stream or is it just like
It's a live stream.
Oh,
It's a live stream. I catch her every once in a while. And there's a black dude I follow, Maxwell. I can't think I just call him. His name's Maxwell. His name's something Maxwell. He's like, oh, this brother has a lot of money. He's been in his own little anchor. He has like 2 planes already. So he's building a place in his house where he can actually store the planes. He has the back runway.
You talking about that on TikTok?
Yeah, I got on TikTok, man, Maxwell. He has like a nice beard. That dude. He's like real tight.
so that always reminds me. I remember this sounds really nerdy and geeky, but whenever I'm doing like engineering or calculation work, I go on YouTube and I type in spaceship like ambience.
Space porn?
How do you get that? How do you get to that?
There's a camera.
I don't care.
Okay, yes, he does need to match one out.
So I
They already
put
know it's you.
so I put on like spaceship ambience, and it's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's just like a live stream that every once in a while,
Like in a spaceship and things going by.
yes, there are like little clicks and like systems popping in and out, and again, it sounds dumb, but every time like something that would happen, I would like pretend to type something on the computer, and I would just write something down. It just makes you feel like I'm actually there.
Yeah,
It sounds so nerdy, but it helps me concentrate. It helps me like feel like an actual engineer.
I actually had a screensaver where it come up and like you like the spaceship stars going by. I said I love to stand there, I love the space and stuff. Every once in a while, you look hard up, you'll see like a
Little star go by,
like a
or
little planet. Yeah, me on a planet, you see a little bit.
Who was the first person to tell you happy birthday?
I don't remember. I was asleep.
Usually, take your phone.
Yes, sir.
What do you want to do today?
What do you want?
Well, me and Miles and Deacon are gonna go down to the Juicy Cracker on 12.
Oh, this thing outside the building?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Leah said happy birthday.
Thank you. Awesome.
Her sister-in-law. So, look, all he sent me photos. This was, oh my goodness, when was this?
Oh, wow. That's before what was the mask season? Let's start doing the mask.
That was after the beach trip. Remember, you cut it
I
real
cut
short.
my hair, so that had to be last year.
Oh, that was a volunteer cut. I didn't regret that when you did.
Yeah, I did not do that.
I mean, she could do it, it's like, no.
It's not Alex.
Yeah,
It's not
you
him.
have to have yours out here.
Macaulay sent me that. I was like, dude, is this you? I was like,
Who sent that to you?
Macaulay, one of my coworkers. He was like, dude, I found this. So I was like, oh, where'd you get this? So apparently Miss Kim, she partially runs the Ace Hardware Vickery Ace Hardware.
Website?
Yes, sir, not the website, but the Facebook page for it.
Okay.
And apparently she sent this out. I think this happened last year, but I guess Macaulay found it on Facebook. He was like, I found it on Facebook. So that was like, wow. But at my job, we don't ask customers to wear a mask anymore. It's up to them if they want to wear it. But I still tend to wear my mask.
Okay.
Yes, sir. just to be safe.
Yes, it's still doing good, yeah, remember when we come up with, the tax place,
You still wear a mask?
we have to be some mask there, that's where we can't come outside of this.
Yes, sir.
Which is good, I said, well, but they didn't have a mask.
Was there a screen protector there?
But even in Ubers, like, it says, oh, you have to wear a mask in Uber. You get in an Uber, guys doesn't have masks on.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm sorry, she had a screen, that's what, she did have a screen, so that's why she didn't have a mask. Now, you got in, you got a lot of them today, all of them, majority do it, or?
Majority of them do.
Don't do it.
Do, but now.
So now you have a phone?
Like, there's a lift, they always have masks.
Is that a
Yes,
call?
sir.
I don't know the number, but.
You know what it's called?
And I didn't get all of my photos. I didn't get any of my photos.
Alright.
It should be still in the closet, right?
Yes.
As long as you pull it, which means you should be able to pull it down. Just make sure.
Wait, I'm calling you, see if it works.
See if there's a setting on there where you'll back up like every couple
Is
days.
your phone ready?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You should go over there.
Alright, yeah, call me, you know my number, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
We got school with you, right? That's school.
Here's my boo.
Oh, yeah, I still have my contact stuff.
Well, that's good.
Yes, sir.
It's coming and it's saying, who's calling me?
Me?
Okay,
What does it say?
Mighty, so yours is working. Alright, Boo, you try.
So you have, so your phone ain't saying nothing, right?
No, sir, I still have you guys' contacts.
So did you get text?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm trying to get you.
What did it say? Oh, it said Mama?
Oh. Check your photos. If you have any photos. This is where you gotta download all the apps back, sir.
So you got all your apps at least?
So I don't have to reinstall them, but I have to download them back.
Oh, for
Because
the
they're already installed into my phone, but they're installed into my cloud, but they're not downloaded onto my phone.
Do you, you have it in the store, so have you tried to put everything back on there, or you just trying stuff you use on a constant basis?
Just stuff that I use on a constant basis, and just mostly my photos is what I was doing.
Oh, so you don't have like a lot of games and all like that?
Yes, I never really had games, just photos and social media.
Okay, alright. Do Snapchat allow you to save your own photos on a certain thing, or it does not? I don't know
It
how
does.
Snapchat works.
It does. You save your photos and they stay in Snapchat too.
But in your phone, right?
Yes,
Now, if you send somebody else something, it doesn't stay long, right, from Snapchat?
correct, sir.
Okay. Now, download that, I think it came with my thing, sometimes it upgrades and gives me like an option, but I don't never use it. No, maybe I download that one.
So,
And
we take a bite of this or?
that's strictly your case, so you can have your friend, you can give some to your brothers, one, I don't really want it.
As much
It is not mom's cake.
it has to say it's not mom's cake.
That's what I'm saying.
My mom was like, yeah.
I don't know if I'll eat
She's
this.
promised to make everybody, I'll get you this weekend, but she doesn't do it, so. I was, maybe one day she'll make a big one for all of us.
Yes, sir.
She might get one for Boo's birthday. Boo's birthday's kind of next, so.
It's coming up.
Deals with, she might get a cake that week, because your weekend, she'll get you a cake. I'm gonna get you this weekend, it was me. And she said, well, I'm gonna give tomorrow morning, they go for Deacon, which was last night.
Well, at least Miss Susan, she got me a cake.
She did?
This other be able again, it's not mom's cake, but it was not bad. It was a chocolate cake.
Did she make it? She got it store.
She got it from the store.
Okay.
Like
You make it, make? You gotta keep that child.
Leah, she can make a cake. I should ask her to make a cake.
Hey, you shall start making something for me.
So she has made me cookies in the past.
Can she?
Yes, sir. And oh, so good. Again, not as good as mom's cookies, but
Well, she's learned how to start cooking, and every once in a while when she's over here, mom was in a good mood to say, ask mom when she want to teach you how to cook certain things that you like. If you think you can be with her, you start saying, okay, you need how to cook. Stuff like that. You can cook, but you need her to cook too. I mean,
yes, sir.
I know this new generation where, I think both y'all, both the male and female cooks in the house. So.
Where am I?
Oh.
Dude, said, shout me out, happy birthday, Deacon.
Okay. And she has a tour part too.
Yes, sir.
But I was thinking, of course, nowadays girls, they cook.
So, when you were growing up, up, sir, like, what was the first telephone you got? That wasn't into the mall.
Oh, close. They didn't have these phones out there. It was
What about the razor ones when we were growing up, when you were?
when I was a kid, we had the roller down.
Oh.
Yeah, those ones come up. But, you know, you play it with enough, you know, you go for the fact.
Go for the fastest, sir.
So, first time I actually had a cell phone, what was that at? My parents already passed. I was a grown man. I probably was in my 30s. Now, I think when I met your mother, I don't think I had a cell phone. I'll try to have something to mention. Because there was a time where we didn't have phones, we had these,
Like Blackberries?
no,
Oh, with the
The razors.
not bracelets, but it's I forgot what it's called. I know what you're talking
it's
about.
like it takes you stuff.
Yes, sir.
A pager.
Pager.
Pager. Yes, sir.
So we had pager. I remember on days when they used to get a nice pager. At the time, she was trying to keep contact with me.
You should probably not go in there for a
I'm sure. Rather than kill squirrels. But I make sure I had a phone.
Huh?
Rather make sure I had a phone, right?
Yeah, we got that phone. You had a flip phone.
Yeah.
That's, well, iPhones weren't out when I first got here.
So it goes to show you the progression of how things work. And I think, back in those days, flip phones were the first ones to come
Yeah.
out. It was based on Star Trek.
Yes, sir.
It was the website, so it was based on that. But they were just as good as the ones now. Just now you have more stuff. Back in those days, it was basically just
Text, phone, call.
and you could text, yes. Could you fix that?
Could you watch?
I think you could text it,
Now
yeah.
you can text, call, FaceTime, and look stuff up.
Yeah, you,
You could send pictures.
I don't think, no.
You can send pictures.
Not the very beginning, you could, you think you just could call.
No, but by the time you and I were together, you could.
Yeah, I think you could. But we did have the ability we call it, we do the FaceTime.
Oh, no,
We
that's
have that.
just recent. I'm going upstairs. I'm tired.
But yeah, nowadays, man, I mean, what can't you do with cell phones now?
I mean, we have many computers in our hands. It's ridiculous.
Someday we're gonna have those little holograms instead of like a FaceTime.
Big
It'll just be a
bills
little
or
hologram.
groceries.
Yeah, they trying to work on that.
Or shower line.
You can do the, yeah, I think,
Do you like it?
I tell you how amazing, you get a commercial with LeBron talking to himself when he's younger.
Yes, sir.
I'm funny, I think about that. If I look at myself and think about, man, because there was no idea of video.
Why are you calling me? Oh, whoops.
What happened?
Buddha is calling. I'm so sorry. We were trying to figure out which number in my phone was my son's number. Oh, didn't even say nothing.
And that's when you've been talking to the boy, you call for the thing? And it's
Probably. I'm gonna delete that.
okay, good, yeah, now it's called me on the phone, please.
Yes, sir.
You can also call me as well after you call, sir.
Love you too, Mom.
Is it working right now? Actually, go ahead and do what you're doing. You call
I'm
me.
at fine. 44981.
449819312. Yes. Oh, it says Miles G. Smith. Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
I hung up.
Huh?
I hung up.
Yeah, I'm good. I just got to keep trying to put it. I thought I had it. How good thing on here?
I have like 4 dads.
Like, it's
I'm sorry. I'm not like
It's capsule.
I'm the one that has the most
Get to
dads.
all.
Yeah.
Get to all.
I want to keep the one that counts.
Yes, sir.
You guys are so funny because that's just me all the time.
Yes, sir.
Gotta make sure the contacts are in there.
Yeah, all this stuff set it up for y'all. Now, and when you know something's getting, I'm thinking, well, I guess I'm thinking, I'm finna tell them, bring us, man, I'm not doing something, we can do this stuff.
You want to speak on me?
Mm-hmm.
3866. Okay. Yep, Miles.
Yeah, it's good. Call my number too.
It's the same one, right?
Yes.
So I have Miles, I have Deacon, and I have your son.
Okay. Everybody's good. Good.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't like that little jewel thing, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, the sugar.
Like
Like 60. 60.
The Deacon has like
He's the best.
Yes, sir. Well, the pictures I took on the trail.
Yeah. Like he's oh, you went what's that? That Canadian looking, freaky looking hat on that one?
Yes, sir.
I see Miles Smith right now. I gotta take him out. It's black dude. That's when you really keep irritating. She comes to the thing. Oh my God. I would be mad too though. I can't hear it there. Well, I got it in my phone though. Yeah, but at least got a picture to see what it is. You know, doing
He just, I'm showing his own photos and he just looks, looks away.
y'all like I said, the team, y'all good, y'all can go together. What time you thought I was going
Deacon, you wanted to go at 12 or 12:30? 12:30? Okay, that at least gives you some time to wash up and get everything squared away.
Right.
And then after that, I'll just bring it back home and get everything squared away here. I'll head on out, sir.
Okay, you good for you have classes Monday, right?
Yes, sir. My morning class and my afternoon class, and I already have everything squared away for
Now
me.
you have to go all your classes now, you don't have no remote stuff anymore, right?
No, sir. I don't have any remote stuff. Everything is in person. I make sure that everything was in person.
Okay, alright.
But do you need anything else, sir?
No, I mean, I know they still, they're locking on that phone, these guys. You setting up everything, no issues or anything?
No issues for me, sir.
Alright, good.
Yes, sir. I'm actually going to get myself a drink from downstairs.
Yeah, I mean, I understand, you know, down at that table, make sure everybody's okay. Deacon, make sure you put it, you got it in the case now?
Yes, sir. All right.
Really? Let's get it, okay, cool. Like that. You having trouble moving it around with the finger with the face?
Not at all, sir. Actually, we're gonna put on my keys. Switch to something as well.
Okay. Now that thing there, you can let Miles have that, you won't fit your phone, right? It's too small, right?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna take out my card stuff.
Right, but you can put that on the thing, I mean, you'll get a new one when your birthday comes up.
Yes, sir. So I got my card and my ID on me.
Okay, so you need, you need a phone that you can put the card on it, right?
Correct, sir.
I know there's like things you can like slap on the back of the phone that can hold cards.
That's what I have.
That's what
Oh,
you're.
you got one now?
Yes, sir. I had one.
Oh, you have one, so you need something, well, yeah, I tell you what, all that small secret you order from Amazon, or you can look yourself, you can order from Amazon, they'll fit your phone.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you want a case like that, or did you put your cards and stuff, or you don't care?
I like a case like this, like exactly the silicone.
But see, you find when you substitute that one, I'll get you a case, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm kinda, I used to have one like that, but it got irritating, so I stopped having one.
So I wouldn't really trust myself to have my cards on my phone. I'd rather just have a wallet. Sometimes I take out my phone too fast. Sometimes my pin falls out. So Lord knows what happens when I do it with the cards in there. So I just spill all my cards.
Well, mine I was scanning my thing.
Oh, yes, you have the Google Pay, right, sir?
Yeah, but that's not what somebody have like they call CC. What is it called? CC? What is it? Something about work. It's called camcard. It's camcard, you know, it has like all my cards in there. All I gotta do is press one and pull them up.
Oh, I have that as well, sir. Can I ask you real quick?
Yeah, and that way you can whatever you want.
So, sir, all you gotta do is press twice. Oh, and it's not anymore.
You might as well change it.
Yes, sir.
Cause I reset my own phone.
Oh, okay. Just curious. I used to
Wow! Look at that face.
Look at the gentleman club.
Wow.
Yeah, like when I get a card, I'll scan it that way I can do it. Like even license. And because your mother always, did you send me the, what is that card called? The Humana card? Yes, because you don't have it. She hadn't downloaded the program yet.
Yes, sir.
So I go on here and this is what I do. I click on that and send it on to her.
Yes, sir. I have screenshots of the cards. Yes, sir. I have the screenshots of the cards, so that way you just pull it up. And I have it in a different folder.
Well, download is the thing called camcard. Download that and you actually put your card in that special.
Yes, sir.
And that way they all in one spot. You know.
Yes, so that way you just pull it up and just show them.
Exactly.
Now, even for my COVID card as well, can I put that there as well, sir?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I have all of y'all. In fact, I have it, your brothers and you. Let's see, that would be under, that's on my OneDrive. OneDrive is another system I use to keep a lot of information on the COVID cards.
Oh, yes, sir.
That way, if somebody needs something, and I can pretty much locate my OneDrive anywhere. And if I wanted to, I can. But I also have it on my phone thing too, separated. It's called COVID. Yeah, everybody's on here. That's Deacons. That's Miles. That's your mother's. That's mine. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have yours.
Did I see you?
No, I do have it. I don't have it in my phone tag. I must have it in my OneDrive to see it. Because I did take pictures of yours too. You had yours just in case you were. But like I said, you like me, I don't worry about you too much. You don't lose stuff. I still think I had yours. Yeah, there's yours.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have yours in my OneDrive because OneDrive is something, I can pull it if I wanted to, but it's not prevalent, so I just keep it in the back. But I had yours just in case you would lose it. Have it be back in your front.
Oh, yes, sir.
But everybody else I keep it on. Well, like I don't have names on me too. Subscription guys.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm gonna get some later, sir. I'm actually full. Just gotta give myself something to drink, but
Yeah, I'm not talking about stuff. That's not hungry. Get to a job and go to everything.
yes, sir.
from you, sir.
Oh, yeah, well, 30 is 360 for you. Go back and
I can just log into my,
well, yeah, do that for me, okay? I think probably, I think you did that last.
yes, sir.
Actually, okay, yeah, so the place has been used away, but leave that stuff, I'll put it in the drawer.
Yes, sir.
Do you think you-
Yes, I'm just like,
You got a blue?
yes, sir.
Want me to put the napkins up, sir?
Yes, if you're not putting it in the birthday, you're not putting it in.
Something else, sir? Also, want me to sign the camera?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let's see here. Just hit the power button, sir?
Yes.